Hi, 恭喜發財. Today is still within the Chinese New Year. I think it's 初十一. We have 14 days of like celebrations, so-called, okay. But in Hong Kong, the holidays only we have official 3 days. So, been very busy. And also this video is I want to ask for opinions, is like if anyone knows anything like this, or heard of like any different issue of thyroid. Okay, is because like around the end of January, my friends come over for dinner. One of it is my Chinese doctor, and around late at night, around 10, and then he said like, he suggests that I should have my thyroid checkup for the T3 and T4 with the ultrasound checkup. He asked me to book appointments to the clinic to have this thing checked up, because his clinic don't have these facilities. Because he said like I was very, very swollen, and then my other friends, like she come early around 6, and then she looked at me and said, yeah, he said when I first saw you today around 6 something 7, you're not that swollen, but now you're very swollen. But I think it's because like I was so busy that night. My parents come over for dinner, and then my brother family. Now, just in that day, when I just run around in my house, I have spent like I have 6,000 plus stepping record, like, you know, exercise. So because of the Chinese New Year, I'm not able to make any appointment. So right after the Chinese New Year, on the 16th February, like last week, I went to have a checkup, and then the next day they called me back, and then they emailed my report to me and said like whether you want to arrange for a doctor to explain to you your result. So I said it's okay. I think about it, and then I send my report to my Chinese doctor. And then because my T3, T4, and the TSH, something like that, the result is normal. But from my ultrasound, they say like this area, I can see like when she put the things on my neck, I can, my sound is maybe it's because of that thing, it's like more vibrations, right, affected my voice. This I have a 6 centimeter times 2 centimeters and 1 point something centimeters diameters things in here. So, and then have something very small around this area, 1 centimeter, something like that. So my Chinese doctor said like so he asked me, did I arrange the doctor to explain to me things like that. I said, is there any and then he said like, he said definitely is not cancer, because cancer cell don't look like that. um, he asked like, if you ask for another doctor for opinions, maybe they will suggest that you take some of the cell out and check out for like, to examine what it is. He asked me, do I want to do that? I said like, so I said, from your experience, like, what it will be. He said, uh, not cancer cell, not that, not that, not that. But they said the oval shape, this is what he concerned, because he haven't seen anything like that before. So now he asked me to like, is that like, or you can take some Chinese herbal medicine and see what it will be turn out. Can help to minimize the size of it. He asked me, do I want to try? I said, sure. I said, I'm not afraid of dying, but I'm afraid of being sick. Yeah. So now I have started the medication for 4 days. Just drink some Chinese herbal tea, very bitter, for just once a day. And then I also sent my report to my brother-in-law, who's in Vancouver, BC, and because he studied a lot of medical terms and things, working for the health department, like that. So, and then he said like, even though he said like, if you seek for another like doctor for opinion, they will ask you to take the cell and check. That's it's all they can do. Yeah. So, and then he also suggests that I can only seek for Chinese doctor and see what it will turn out to be. So I want to know like, anyone have that kind of like experience, or heard anyone have that experience? See if I can post the ultrasound pictures look like. Okay. And also and before, like, I can hear like my, like, a sound like blood vessel, the blood pumping, like like those kind of sound. It also sound like when you have ultrasound when you're pregnant, like the liquid sound, like around this area. I can hear it. Not now, but once a while when I don't know. And I know that like, if my lower body blood not running well, like, how to call, the circulation not as good, will also affect it. So I'm thinking of maybe it's hormones. Like, I don't think I have the problem of like my eyes coming forward. I think it's the same. My eyes always be so puffy. Maybe here, because of gaining weight on the aging here, that I'm concerned. Because I know that they said some of like thyroid also will affect this area. But when they affect this area, the eyes also will have that effect. Yeah. And what else I have like? Oh, and also once a while I have some pain, like very sudden, like just like uh uh that's fast, like and then like a nerves pain, something like that, a needle hit, like something like that inside once a while. I should tell my Chinese doctor about that. I forgot because it's not really often, but this couple days is I have this experience about twice already, and before I only have it maybe couple months, once per couple months. Yeah, I should have mentioned to him about this nerve kind of nerve pain. That's it for my um, health report. See if anyone can help me with that suggestions. Yeah, and also people who interested in the cream, the pearl cream. Uh, the because of the transport regulations, we don't have. I don't know why. Like the Hong Kong post office, like last month, I sent something out uh, to Chrissy, just a small pouch, envelope size, like just like this size, very thin, mittens inside, because our hands is not so big. And in UK, she can't find mittens. I ordered one for her, but it is way too big. So it's just like very cheap in Taobao. I order for her. So, and the post office said now we don't have uh, air, like we can't mail by air, everything is by ship. And he said it took 2 months from Hong Kong to Europe. So people who still want the cream, let me know if you don't mind to wait for 2 months. Okay. That's it. Thank you for your time. It's a short video because I have to go out to drive my partner to his lessons. And also we will start the vaccinations this Friday. And then my father is over 70 years old, and he can have a quotation to bring 2 people with him. So my partner, he's over 60, so he can go by himself, but he can't bring me over for vaccinations. So I asked my father, I said, can you bring me? My mom also over 70, so my mom can bring my brother and his wife. So tomorrow or tonight after 12 p.m. We can book the appointment for the vaccination. See whether I'm able to squeeze in. Then yeah, even my younger sister, like she said, oh, don't take the vaccination yet, wait until May, have more people take the vaccination, blah 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 blah. No, I can't wait, because like is as long as much people in Hong Kong took the vaccinations, we're able to open the border from like to and from China, which I think I have mentioned that I'm thinking of moving to China. So the cost of living is much more cheaper than in Hong Kong. Yeah, and then I can travel alone in China. I still have a lot of places I want to go. Like a lot of people, talking about Xinjiang now. I want to go there to eat because I watch some people like they travel to Xinjiang, and then they have the different type of the lamb skewer. They use the particular kind of wood stick, and they use it fresh. So when they barbecue it, the aroma of that wood will be on the meat. You can't. They don't serve it in elsewhere in China. So actually 2 years ago, one of my friends already said like, since we already this age, right? Say like we should drive around China and try their food, and then she planning to have um a driving around China, like the trip like this. But because of the pandemic, we have to cancel the trip. So hopefully, and she also thinking of like retirement plans, like where she will stay. Now she living in Dongguan, very close to Hong Kong. Actually, Zhongshan also very close to Hong Kong. So maybe we all move to Zhongshan. It's very close. And I think when the border is open, like they have a new regulations like planning that Hong Kong people can drive to China and have a 1 month like we can drive our car from Hong Kong to China for tourists for 1 month. That would be nice. That means like more Hong Kong cars can go to China before we need a special permit. And yeah, can't wait. Okay, yeah, I think it affect my vocal cord already. Now I have to like drink in small sip, eat in small bite, because I have to like swallow in very small pieces. Try not to irritate the thing as much as possible. This is from the Chinese doctor. They say try not to get angry, relax more, don't be angry. They say if you got angry, just punch your partner. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you. Bye bye.